Have you ever wondered about how to nurture and to develop your inherent spiritual gifts? Well, that's what I'm going to talk about today. As a teacher in spiritual mediumship, I learned through my journey and the experiences of my students that the path to developing mediumship begins with a fundamental truth. The gift of mediumship must inherently exist. True mediumship cannot be fabricated. It's a natural endowment. Furthermore, the process of developing as a medium is not rapid either. There is no quick fixes. It requires a substantial investment of time, effort, and understanding. In my teachings, I often remind my students that patience is crucial. It is a virtue. There is a common eagerness to jump straight into practical exercises, to swiftly make connections and convey messages from the spirit world. However, I emphasize the importance of learning the basics first, much like learning to walk before trying to run. The core of mediumship development is about nurturing the spiritual power within. This allows the natural unfolding of any latent gifts that we have. Reflecting on the early days of modern spiritualism, I'm reminded of how people gathered in homes, sitting together in circle of love and awe for the spirit world, without formal instructions. They created a space where their spirit and that of the spirit world could manifest, and thereby naturally unveiling their spiritual gifts. In my work within inner spirit light, I've observed a modern tendency to predetermine one's spiritual path, such as aspiring to be a clairvoyant or a healer. However, it is the individual's unique spiritual quality that reveals their true potential. I encourage my students to embrace stillness and wonder, similar to early spiritualists, to witness the true manifestation of our spiritual gifts. Our contemporary world is very fast-paced, often demanding immediate results. However, spiritual gifts are intrinsic and cannot be acquired through material means. These gifts are a profound aspect of our being, sometimes laying dormant until awakened by life's trials. In my own experience and through observing my students, I've seen that even if the capability for mediumship is innate, one may not always be consciously aware of it. Life's emotional or physical challenges can often be the catalyst for awakening these dormant abilities. Development in mediumship, as I teach at my academy, involves nurturing the power of the spirit first. The right training and direction can then enhance the gifts that emerges. This development is unique to each individual and cannot be hurried. I guide my students to let the spirit world's intelligence move and direct the unfolding of their gifts. I always remind my students as well that in mediumship, it's about developing the power first, then allowing the gifts to unfold naturally. We can't force or choose them. Staying grounded, maintaining a joyful and serene mindset, and practicing patience and discipline are essential. In time, these gifts will unfold and grow, just as I witnessed in my own spiritual journey and in the journeys of those I have had the privilege to teach. The spiritual gifts that we have within ourselves needs to unfold slowly but surely. So don't be in a rush. Take your time and above all, enjoy the journey. It is the journey that is important. I know that we forget that many times over, but it is. And the spirit world tells us that it's not about quantity, it's about quality. So take your time. Be happy to do this work because it's so fulfilling from within. I hope this resonated within you. Leave a comment below. And until we meet again, take good care of yourself.